Exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Not just the win, but the win in 3 sets. Now you're on an 8-set streak here. What's been the key to this dominance?
I think we've just been trying to be as consistent as we possibly can. We're not really playing for outcomes. We are just trying to continue with our process right now. And I think, those 2 sets were down and we came back, I think it's indicative of that. It's not like, hey, I know we're losing, but it's not just about the score. And if we can continue to make some plays, do some things together, I think we have a chance of success. And we ended up doing that tonight.
What was the feeling when you saw the final serve at the bigger court?
I mean, it was great. I think it was great for our seniors because we've had a little, we've had a run for the last couple of years where we've lost on senior night, so everyone was really worried about that. But we had a great run before then, But again, it wasn't just about senior night. It was about our team playing together as a team against a great Ball State team. And so it was really nice for us, not only with that one serve to finish it, but all the other plays leading up to it, being down whatever it was, 22-16 or something along those lines, to get back to that point, to battle to win the 3rd set in the match.
Justine admitted that she was nervous before going onto the court. She said that you told her to just bounce the ball once and go. Could you tell that she had those nerves? And obviously the situation was a pretty intense one.
You know what? I think she does a great job faking it. She's a great player, has done some great things for us this year, and she was going to help us win that match.
So she was very open and honest. That's part of her job to get those service points. Is she the type of player that you want in that spot in those moments?
Without a doubt. Justine came in being just a hard worker. And continues to be a hard worker, but now she understands the game a little bit more, where she's able to express herself to their teammates. The teammates have complete confidence in her and how she plays, as well as the staff. I mean, she goes out there and does some great things for us on a nightly basis. So for her to be in that spot is the perfect person for us, in that situation.
The highest an opponent hit against them this season was 283. You hit in the 390s. How were you able to be so efficient?
We handled the ball. I thought, the girls who passed the ball, whether it be Amber, Lauren, Allison, Justine, did a really good job with serve receive. It gave us a lot of options. I thought our middles did a really good job of finding good space to attack, and our pins did a great job. Kristen did a wonderful job running our offense. So it's a team. Our team did a really good job together tonight.
You mentioned coming back in those 2 sets. To come back in the second, the 3rd set kind of mirrored the 2nd set a lot. Did that give you the confidence in the 3rd set that you could do it?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if it's just the confidence. It's just we're trying to stay in the moment. So we're trying to do, each play at every time, and we've got to work at being able to stay at that high level. So that's something we got to get back in the gym and kind of work on. But it's good for our team to go out there and say, hey, we're able to doing it. We just got to kind of save some of those for later on.
To beat Ball State, 2 games left. You have a 1-game lead. How big was this win in terms of the divisional race?
I think it's just as good as any other night, because all we've done now is, I think, at least guarantee ourselves at least a tie. We don't know what happens with the Western and Toledo match yet, but we're guaranteed at least a tie right now with Western going into our match with those guys next Thursday. And all we can do right now is see what's in front of us and not worry about anything else around.
Alright, what was the energy like going out there on the court, either last night and tonight?
The energy tonight was ridiculous. We walked out there. It was similar to the Wisconsin match last year, where there were a lot of folks who came early. For whatever reason, maybe because they're getting ready to hang out for Darius Rucker, was see our match. This match was touted as one of the top matches for the country, this week in ABCA. So we had a really good, energetic crowd for both sides. Not only for us, for the Huskies, but also for Ball State. And it was, every play was loud and crazy and just fun and intense. You love it. It's awesome to be in Victory Court when it's like that. It's a great place to play.
Definitely. How do you guys stay mentally and also physically in shape and healthy?
Boy, I think we've got a great strength guy in Adam Lang to help us. Ben is our trainer and does a really good job making sure, everybody, as far as rehab. Our girls have been pretty professional as far as taking care of themselves. And we as a staff have been trying to work it really hard to, train as much as we need to, but also get the rest that we need to make this push right now. A lot of it right now is more mental than physical. So we're trying to stay as involved as we possibly can for as long as we can.
Awesome. How do you guys practice? I mean, obviously, when you guys are down, how do you guys practice such tough situations?
We just practice situations. You know, we've got some guys that come in during the week sometimes and challenge us. So we hope that sometimes our practices are more intense than our volleyball matches. But right now, again, our groups just kind of stand in the moment. They really are, you know, and that's a credit to them. I mean, I put a lineup in, man, and just hang out like you guys do. You know what I mean? But the girls have been doing a really good job staying involved, staying together, not separating, not pointing fingers. We make a mistake, we make it together. When we score a point, we score together, and when we win together. When we lose together. I mean, everything that's how we're doing it right now, and that's a great way to be. I mean, we're doing things the right way at the right time.
Right. And who are the few key players that you can always count on to be consistent?
Lord, it's not just one person. You know, I know Lauren is an amazing player, don't get me wrong. I think she's great for the country as far as volleyball. I think Kristen does a great job. Allison did a great job tonight. Amber's, I mean, our entire team, you know, even the girls are on the side, the information that they give to our girls at timeouts and during plays, they're the unsung heroes. You know, you see the 7 on the court, 8 on the court, or in a match, but the other group that's out there, you know, on the sideline, they're just as important, if not more so. So it really is a team effort right now. It really is.
How crucial are the timeouts, and what are some things that you guys say to keep encouraging the girls to go out there and push?
You know what? Sometimes, a lot of times, for me with timeouts, it's feel if I'm calling them. You know, we're trying to do our best to not get it too far away and have negative runs, and try to keep our positive runs as long as we can. And a lot of it's just exchanging information. You know, you'll see me talking with Kristen a lot, and all we're doing is just talking. You know, we just exchange information about what's going on, what she sees, what I see, what things that we can help, and kind of go from there. Dan's taking care of some things defensively, Chloe's taking care of some things offensively, and that's kind of how our group's working. And the girls are interacting together just to make sure that we all feel pretty good as we go back onto the floor.
All right, congratulations.
Thank
Let me ask you one more question. Yeah. You had so much that you needed to kind of conquer and get over in that third set to flip the script on them. At what point did you start to get a good sense of, okay, we're in this set, we don't have to wait till the fourth, we can get this one?
Well, you know, we're hoping we can make a run. I mean, I know it was 22-16, right? And I knew, I mean, it looks pretty tough. I mean, they need 3 to win it. You know, we're still chasing. We get a couple points, and it's like, hey, we can do this, because right now, we know that we can make plays. You know, does that mean it's going to happen that way? No, it just means we just got to keep staying involved, and then they call a timeout, we keep making some plays, next thing you know, it's 22 all, you know, or 22-21, and we're right in it. We get to 22-22, and even we go down 22-23, we still feel pretty good about it. If we can side out, we can still make a run. So we did that, tied it up, and then we were able to get those 2 serves at the end to finish it out. You know, and we did it by taking care of the ball, and that was a fun part tonight for us.
All right, thank you very much.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, you guys.